I've been told from some of my friends that they want to save my soul. They're worried about what is going to happen to me after I die. And I find that very interesting, because there are several ways I can explain this. First thing is, when I die, there are several things I want. I want my body to be used for medical purposes. Whatever you can use from me, please use it in somebody else who needs it. I can walk now because somebody, I don't know who, male, female, good person, bad person, I don't know who that person is, but they donated their body, and I have a piece of ligament from a dead person, and because of that person, who I'll be grateful for the rest of my life, I don't even know them, I can walk. It's amazing. And I didn't, no prayer, no miracle, just science, just people figuring out how to do it, and somebody who's willing not to be put in the ground and rot or being burned. Instead of that, they took their body and let me have it. I want to do that for somebody else. I want to help somebody walk or see or whatever you can use to make your life easier. I don't want to be buried. I don't want to be burned. I do want a headstone. I don't want my name on it. I don't want dates, nothing. I just want it to say, what did I do wrong now? That's it. Because I feel that there's going to be somebody in that cemetery who's going to be sad, and they're going to turn, and they're going to see this tombstone, this headstone, whatever, and it's going to say, what did I do wrong now? And I'm going to blow their reality out of the water for one brief instant after I'm dead. That's cool. I like that. The third thing is, I want this massive party. If you've ever seen Graham Chapman's funeral like that, followed by the biggest blowout party you have ever experienced. I'm talking drinks, I'm talking naked people, I want a party. I want a party so massive that at the end of it, people are going, what are we celebrating again? I forget. That's what I want. I don't want tears, I don't want to be mourned, I want to be celebrated. That's how I would love for my end to be. As for my soul, well, I don't want to go to heaven. Heaven sounds horrible. I can't believe that the way they teach heaven, what it is, makes no sense. It sounds boring. It sounds horrible. To live an eternity like that? I've heard so many different stories, like you sit there and you worship God all the time. How boring is that? No. Get everything you want? No, that's boring too. My concept of heaven would not meet other people's concepts of heaven, because my concept of heaven is where I am right now, right here on Earth. I love this planet. I love life. I love experiencing all the new things and seeing all the things science has to offer, or has discovered, I should say. That is heaven. The ups, the downs, the anger, the thrills. That's heaven. It doesn't end. Well, it does, but there's always something happening here. This is heaven. This is great. And I want to stay on this for as long as I can. So, the concept of what afterlife heaven is just sounds horrible to me. Just, I wouldn't know. No. I don't believe I have a soul. I don't believe anybody does. But you can have one. And this is how I'm going to have mine. After after I'm dead, people are going to remember me. They're going to think of me as that crazy guy who did this, or that nice guy who did that. And they're going to tell stories. And they're going to remember the people's lives that I've touched. And they say, hey, remember when Frank did this? Or they remember something I've done years ago that I probably don't even remember doing. And they smile. And then when they're old and they are having their grandchildren, they're talking to their grandchildren, and they might say to their grandchildren, you know, I knew this one guy, his name was Frank, and he did this. Really, Grandpa? Yeah, really. And he did all this stuff, and he made us laugh. He was really a good guy. That's my soul. That's it. Because I've touched somebody's life so much, so positively, that they're willing to spread that to another generation. And yeah, it's not forever. It's not going to be eternal. I have no qualms. The kids might forget the story. They might tell it again. I don't know. But that's my soul, right there. Remember me. Remember the good things I've done. Tell the funny stories of the strange things I've done. I got tons of them. I'm really off the wall a lot of times. That's my soul. Don't worry about whether I'm going to heaven or hell, because there's no such animal. Don't worry whether God's going to judge me for this or that. There's no such animal. Just accept me for who I am. And take the things I've done for you. Don't ever forget them. And someday, remember what I did and smile. Maybe tell a story about that crazy guy who did this. That's all I could ever want. That's all I would ever need. Meanwhile, I'm going to take the life I have left, however long it is, and enjoy the hell out of it. And you might catch me doing something crazy and nice for you.